Welcome back, all you fine Austroflamm individuals out there. How you doing? I'm Scott with Off Grid Stoves and More of Texas, and today is a video that has created a little controversy. And this video is in order for you to understand that there are multiple items that are on this stove from the original that was first made and introduced with the stove itself, dating all the way back to 1990, all the way up to today, even though they're no longer being imported. Parts have had to be remanufactured at times during that time period in order to keep the demand of certain supplies and keep stoves running. Now, the number one thing that has been a discrepancy is the two different types of burn pots out there. One burn pot that we have been manufacturing since the early 2000s, and they were being manufactured before we ended up purchasing the molds when we took over a distributorship. Okay, and then there is another burn pot out there that has been sold, that has been introduced to the Integra 1 that will work, but it affects the quality and efficiency of the burn of the pellets. Now, this video is to show you our original burn pot. You see the limited amount of holes for air induction in order to feed oxygen to the coals. Okay, that's ours. And here is another burn pot out there that, see all these extra holes there, that is creating problems when this is put in an Austroflamm or a Rika. Now, this is a burn pot that a distributor or two around the US is selling. We do not promote this burn pot due to the fact that it has been proven through my testing and working with Integras since 1990 when they were first introduced, that this burn pot allows too much oxygen into the coal bed, and it makes your stove burn dirty. It makes it burn rich. And what it'll do is it'll take a premium pellet that is designed with low moisture content, with hardwood products and very little byproducts, dirt, bugs, bark, fillers, yada, yada, yada. And it will actually make a pellet that is a premium, high quality, burn dirty and very rich, which then in turn plugs your stove up, creates more misfires by plugging up all the oxygen ports because it's burning rich. It increases the maintenance to where you have to service your stove more often. It increases the danger of chimney fires, which if you get a heavy enough creosote in the burn chamber of the stove where all the heat leaves the burn pot, goes up over the firewall into the burn chamber, then you have a chimney fire, which then can catch the electronics on fire, or it can wipe out your electronics. Just period, it can cost you a lot of time and a lot of money, and it's just one of the things that you have to take seriously. On our burn pot, which actually allows your stove to burn cleaner, hotter, it will burn fewer pellets for the amount of BTUs that it produces. All of this I've tested, and I've got individuals that swear by our burn pots, and they understand that, you know, you take this burn pot and you take this burn pot's dirtying up your glass. It's creating so much soot. I have to service my stove every so often, okay? This burn pot, which is ours, the original that we have been selling for decades, this will keep your stove operating at peak performance and the highest efficiency level. So yes, this burn pot will work. And we have access to these. We can buy these and we can sell these if we want. But why don't we? We don't, because we know that this is going to degrade the quality of burn in your stove. So why would we sell anything other than our burn pot? Okay? See all those wasted oxygen ports in there? See all of that airflow that goes in there? That's bad. Ours only allows oxygen at the coal bed, okay? Right around here and straight through the bottom. You will see the difference. If you have this burn pot and you have our burn pot and you start a fire in this and you watch it take off and then you shut it down, you put ours in, you will see that our burn will be like a rocket jet. Okay, when it's burning on high, there's a significant difference between how hot of burn you get with our burn pot compared to this burn pot. We do not promote this burn pot. We do not encourage you to use this burn pot. Some of you have only had this burn pot in your stove since day one. Okay, this is a burn pot that, to me, having 35 years since I've been with the designer when he brought and introduced it to Oregon back in 1990 when we had our stove store, okay, I can tell you that our burn pot is going to give you everything that your stove is designed to give you in the way of heat, performance, and plain and simple, the highest BTU heat release that you can get out of your stove and save you the most money on burning fewer pellets. So, new website, austroflammparts.com. This is our new e-commerce site. If you don't want to mess around with phone calls and emails, it's our new secure encrypted site that will make it very convenient to just a couple clicks of the button and the parts are on your way. Now, the only thing that I don't really like about an e-commerce site is there's a problem with individuals trying to diagnose problems on their own, and they don't truly understand how these stoves operate. So they might just hear through the grapevine, or they might see one of my videos and understand or consider that they have found the problem and there's more troubleshooting that has to be done besides that one part. You might end up ordering the wrong part without talking to us and helping us help you troubleshoot the issue, and you might end up ordering the wrong part. Well, the problem is people have a problem with selling electronic parts because a lot of times they will take our new electronic parts, put it into a stove that's got issues, and blow that part. Then all of a sudden, the customer will say, hey, I put your part in, and pop, it doesn't work. You send it back, we figure out what blew the stove, let's just say motherboard, and then we have to tell you, you're going to have to, we can refund you the money, but we're going to have to deduct $100 or whatever in order to repair that part. That's very inconvenient. That doesn't settle very well with people. But think about it. How can we stay in business if you try to troubleshoot your stove's problems by buying parts and throwing new parts at it to find out that didn't fix it, and then you damage a part and you send it back to us? We have to charge you for it. Unfortunately, that's just the way that it is. So it's always recommended that unless you're a technician or unless you've owned your stove long enough and you've had an issue with it and you've had to replace parts in the last 30 years and you can order the proper part due to experience, please email us, tell us what's going on, we'll help you troubleshoot it, and we'll make sure that you get the proper part. Okay? For all of you, if you see this video right now, we've got a sale going on. But if you see this video after the sale is over, just say that you saw the video and you said that Scott mentioned that I'm going to save 20%. Actually, no, 25%. Okay? Because I want everybody to have the best burn pot in the industry, in everybody's home, in order to save you money and time from maintenance, and to keep your stove as safe as possible by not producing too much creosote and creating chimney fires. Alrighty? So there you go. Thanks for watching. You guys stay safe out there. Thank you for all your support. Any questions, any concerns, any need for parts, troubleshooting, email us at offgridstoves@gmail.com or call us at 800-348-1021 and we'll answer any of your questions. Give us 24 hours to get back to you because we got so much going on. We don't sit and answer the phones. Order the wrong burn pot and you're going to have issues. Order the right burn pot and your stove's going to be a rock star. Peace.